I'm absolutely sure that your body has all the information it needs to heal yourself from basically anything. And it always tells you exactly when you're hungry, or full, or tired. You just need to listen. Hi, I'm Mike, and on this channel, I'm sharing experiences that help improve your health. Today, we're talking about intuitive eating. So intuitive eating is just a small part of a much bigger concept that I just call listening to your body. I'm absolutely sure that the body can heal anything if you just provide it the right building stones and stay out of its way, because we stay in its way all the time now. And your body is telling you all the time what it needs, but we're just so used to not listening. We're socially programmed from very young, and we simply don't listen. For example, if we feel tired, that doesn't mean that you need another coffee. Or if you have a headache, it doesn't mean that you need another painkiller. It's really important information from your body to you, that maybe you actually need rest, or that you have been working too hard with your mind and you need to back off. If you're feeling down, if you're feeling depressed, it doesn't mean that you have eaten too little antidepressants. Maybe you should actually dig into that, talk to somebody and see what is underneath that. All right, so let's get into intuitive eating. What is it? What it means is basically you follow your body's cues on how much you should eat, when you should eat, what to eat, and when to stop. Your body is doing a fantastic job at regulating your weight. You can think about it as an autonomous system, just like breathing. We can do it by doing it ourselves. We can control it, but we can also just let go and let it handle itself. It's kind of the same thing with weight control. We can count calories, we can try and regulate how much we eat, but behind the scenes, it's gonna do it for you. So I have a really interesting experiment here. Follow along. So let's go in here and just find a weight calculator. Let's put in our metrics, the height and the weight, and let's see. I want to gain 10 kilos in 1 year. And you can see here, that is astounding. You only need to eat 200 calories more every day. If you do that, in 1 year, you will gain 10 kilos. 200 calories, that is a big glass of juice. That is all. And if you just add that, your body is going to do all that it can to make you feel more satisfied, less hungry, and it will actually control you so that you will eat less during your other meals. I'm absolutely sure that if you add 1 glass extra juice every day, you're not going to gain 10 kilos because your body will regulate. That's how good it is. So just like with other things, we learn to not listen to the body. It's the same with eating. So there's a lot of social programming from young age that, oh, if you do something good, you're rewarded with ice cream, you're rewarded with sweet stuff. And sugar is a little bit strange compound, because sugar makes you want more sugar. Sugar is one of those things that, if you look at it historically, you didn't find that easily in nature. There were a few days during the hot summer where you actually had ripe, sweet fruit, or honey, for example. And those few days, you could eat that. And that would actually raise your insulin and signal weight gain. If you look at the bears, when they find a beehive, oh, they will just get that in because they know that they will fatten up to survive the winter. But hey, for us, we have sugar all year round. There is no winter coming. We don't have to fatten up. So having sugar available all the time and having it fire, because when you have sugar, it will actually make you crave more sugar. Your blood glucose goes up, like a spike. Insulin goes up, so sugar goes down, then you need to eat again. So it becomes like this wave. It's really unstable. And not only that, sugar will also feed some of the bacteria in your intestinal tube. And they want to increase their population. So they will actually send signals to your brain to want more sugar. And that becomes a noise in this part of becoming more intuitive with your eating. So if we look at children, they know right from the start, they have this native intuitive eating. You should look at children eat. Put them at the chair, put a few different vegetables or fruits or even meat and see what they want. They will want specific things. They will crave specific things. They will say, I want carrot, even if there's something much more tasty on the table. They will pick what they need because they're in touch with their intuitive eating. They will know exactly what they have cravings for. Maybe you felt this itch sometimes that I really want orange or something citric. I want citric fruit. That is a signal that you might be lacking something that fruit has. Maybe you feel like, I really want kiwi, or I really feel like having meat. That is something that you should actually listen to. So what happens if you avoid listening to these signals after a while? They become like noise that is filtered out, like living next to the highway. Eventually you don't hear it anymore. So we got to come back to hearing the highway. So I've talked about this before, but I still think it is so remarkable. I had many female friends who got pregnant during the same time, and they all loved coffee. But the second they became pregnant, coffee tasted awful to them. They just couldn't drink it anymore. They tried and they felt even sad, but it just tasted so bad for them. And as I also explained in the coffee video, you should not have coffee when you're pregnant. Your body knows that, and it's telling you. All right, now you know what it is. How do we get more intuitive with our eating? First, a disclaimer. If you have eating disorders, bulimia, anorexia, very emotional attachments to food, then you have to work on this first. If you want to learn to become more intuitive with your eating. I mean, the goal is to not having to count any calories, not having to worry how much or when you should eat, just follow your body to become optimal. As I said before, you might want to limit sugar or even remove it completely if you want to get in touch with your body again, because if you're in this sugar loop that I explained, it's going to be hard to hear your body. So start with the meals. What you want to do when you have your meal is you want to listen to your body, right? So think about if you want to listen to a friend, what you don't want to do is turn on the telly right next to him, because then you're just going to be distracted and look at the telly. You want to listen to your friend. It's the same thing. If you want to learn to listen to your body, you have to remove the distractions. You can't sit in front of the TV and expect to listen to your body, because you will be all in the TV. Then I want you to check in before you eat. How hungry are you really on a scale from 0 to 10, where 0 is I'm actually not hungry at all, and 10 is I'm so hungry that I'm dying. I have to have food now. Then you want to eat, and you want to eat slowly. Why? Because it takes time for your body to send signals. So if you eat your whole meal in 5 minutes, it's not going to have time to register, because it's a physical thing. All this thing has to go through this tube and end up in this ball in here, right? And then things have to signal. So give it time, at least 20 minutes for it to send signals that you have actually eaten anything. So if you just wolf things down, I've done this before, then you just, I don't feel full yet, I want more. So you stuff yourself so you get the physical sensation, because it's absolutely totally full physically. You don't want to reach that. You want to reach a feeling of satiety. Like you feel, now I feel like I've had enough. Your body will tell me, trust me, if you eat slowly enough. So you're not looking for that physical sensation, oh my God, I've eaten so much. You're looking for the mental sensation that, now I think I've had enough. And you'll learn when it's right. Like 1 hour, 2 hours after, you can feel like, oh, I shouldn't have eaten that much, or I should have eaten a little bit less. Listen to that. So it's really important to chew enough, because breaking down the food starts already in your mouth. Chew, they say 30 times, but I think that's really overkill. You can do it as an exercise, but I think it's a little bit too much. But just chew your food. Enzymes will start breaking down your food already in the mouth and then come with. So it's really important to do that. And when you're chewing, all your taste is in your mouth, around the tongue. What does it taste like? Do you even like the food that you're eating? Really important. Maybe you feel like, wow, this is exactly what I need, or I don't really want this at all. Listen to that. I want you to put your fork down a little bit now and then, so you don't just shove things, because I know if there is a fork in the hand, it will shove. Put it down, let it rest. Check in with yourself a little bit now and then. How full are you on a scale of 0 to 10, where 0 is, I don't feel anything at all, and 10 is, I am dying, kind of full. You should be around 7, 8. Like, I've had enough. You're absolutely not hungry and you don't really feel like eating more. You're just doing it because it's on the plate and you want to finish it. Practice, just for now, to leave things on the plate. A lot of people have issues leaving things on the plate, but you can just put it in a container and eat it later. For the exercise, learning how much your body really wants. And finally, do not be afraid of hunger. Hunger will not kill you. It's really important that you try to find what hunger feels like. I myself, I was so used to this. You have to eat every 3rd hour to keep the blood sugar stable. I didn't even know what hunger was. I just ate because I was supposed to. Try to fast a little bit. When you check in before eating that, I'm not really hungry actually. I eat because I should, but I'm not really hungry. Wait an hour, wait 2 hours, and then eat. Try to see how long you wait before the actual hunger feeling comes. It is not dangerous. That is the signal from your body that it's time to eat. And that will be the optimal time to eat for your body. So don't be afraid. Wait for it. Maybe you just need to eat once every day. That's what your body needs in that case. That's fine too. All right, that's all that I had this time. Good luck. I hope that you become more intuitive in your eating. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I will continue to release videos just like this, so consider subscribing. See you next time. Ciao.